It's Local Edition. Brad Pomerance here in the San Gabriel Valley, joined by Eric Vasquez. He is the Executive Director of Just For Us Youth. And I'd like to speak with you about your program. What brought you to develop such an important organization?
Well, I think the story started with myself, my own experience. You know, when I was a teenager, I had a troubled youth and just kind of stumbled along the way. But thank goodness the light bulb turned on at some point, and since then, I've really had a passion to help other youth like myself.
But did the light bulb turn on because someone cared? Was there an intervener that helped you out?
Definitely. I think it was a series of relationships which were key for me. One, first and foremost, were my parents, who were just so committed to me through my ups and downs. But then there were some local youth pastors. There were also some mentors that were in my school, as well as a coach who just played instrumental, pieces in my life.
But the reality is, some folks don't have parents that are as involved as yours were, or a coach. So that's where Just Us for Youth comes in.
That's right.
Tell us about it.
Sure. We're just a nonprofit that provides support and advocacy to youth and their
You're
families.
not just. I mean, your title is just, but
yeah.
you're not just a nonprofit.
That's right. We're people who care that are in our community. And really what we do is we have a few components that enable us to serve the population that we look to help. And one of them is we have, and it's our highlight, which is our mentoring component.
Right.
We really look to match these at-risk youth with healthy adults. And we feel like within the context of those relationships, rehabilitation or them getting healthy can happen. We also have a vocational piece where young people can come in, get connected to our services, get prepared and trained up for the workforce. And at the end of that process, there are often employment opportunities through our nonprofit.
And I'm glad to hear that the vocational piece is a part of what you do, because I think we can get lost in this haze of you got to go to college, you got to go to college. Sure, if that's your path, fantastic, but it's not everyone's path.
I agree.
And so we need those alternate pathways to get our youth into the job market, and some of these vocational jobs can pay quite well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question about it.
That's right, and these kids are skilled. I call them diamonds in the rough, man.
Right.
You get them at the table, and when they're introduced to something, they pick it up so quickly. So that's an important piece.
So your program is in the Pomona area.
It's in the Pomona area.
Are you looking for volunteers? Can we get involved if we'd like to?
Yeah, one of our greatest need is we're always looking to identify mentors. We've been able to expand and connect and engage to so many youth in our community who are in desperate need of healthy relationships.
Right.
And these are often youngsters that are coming from dysfunctional homes, little to no support, poverty-stricken, and you'll be surprised what a mentor's presence can do in their life. So to become a mentor, it's very simple. I would just refer you to our website. It's justus4youth.com, and there's a mentor tab that you can click. And there's 3 simple steps for you to get involved.
What's the commitment?
The commitment minimally is 2 hours a week, which in our mind is nothing. But we create space and events that foster these kinds of relationships, right? So mentors can come out on a Thursday night and connect with their mentee and have a good time, and we create space for them to get face-to-face and talk just like we're doing now, and build rapport and relationships. So minimally 2 hours a week.
And what does it do for them and for the mentor?
Man, I find that it's just as equally rewarding and beneficial for the mentor. First and foremost, you get this sense of purpose as a mentor, and you realize that by these simple acts of kindness and love, you can radically change somebody's life.
You're a good man, Eric Vasquez. He is the executive director of Just Us for Youth. The website is justus4youth.com. I'm Brad Pomerance.